Let's see. You, and we're good. Buying illegal weapons. What do you got for me? Nothing that I'm interested in, unfortunately. What's up, Shifty? Don't need any security codes. Mr. Underworld. What's the story? You need me to raid someone. Unfortunately, not what I'm interested in at the moment. Starsector Commander. We grant autonomy. The autonomous market will only generate 20% of its usual profits, profit or loss, and will not count towards the player's colony or admin limit. Heavy industry here will not contribute to the player's personal production capacity, although the faction will still benefit from the quality. Tech mining will not produce items. Revoking this later will cost 2 points of recent unrest. I'm gonna take my stuff out of this before I try that. Yeah, we'll take as many people as we can out first, and then we can take temporary control of autonomous Okay. Well, here's the thing. You're almost big enough to make me money. So what we'll probably do is you'll make me money, and then all the other colonies that we put here, those will make a lot more autonomous when we get there. We will start populating a lot of areas very quickly. We can also request a fleet. That is something that we can do. So yeah, we can actually colonize a lot of stuff here just using this now. Can we, like, request fleets from allies as well? That I don't know. Anyway, we're not going to grant this autonomy just yet. We're going to put all that back. We actually do have a lot of these, so that's nice. We have the minimum that we would need to salvage pretty much anything, but it's not going to be worth it to us because we won't be able to have enough supplies. Okay, so could I request a fleet from this? Yes, as long as they're allies. So we don't even need to have extra ships. Okay, sounds good. It's probably just more expensive. Okay, there. My superiors recognize your unique talents. Okay, he needs us to do that. Unfortunately, I don't have that many Marines. Alright, let's see here. Lloyd, what do you do? Field modulation. I can use you, actually. You're hired. What do you do? Target analysis. Yeah, you're also good. You're steady, that's fine. You're hired. I need people, after all. Alright, so. Yeah, you're pretty much set in stone. The more officers we have, the better off we're going to be with our phase ships. Okay, so you guys. I have plenty of story points, so I can mentor you towards being aggressive. Yeah, until we get a lot of the skills unlocked, they can only use one. And that'll be useful for us. So won't do that. Retrain, retrain, retrain. We're not going to do those. Good enough. Okay, so sounds good. Okay, so let's came here for supplies. This is Ochibres. So we actually want to go to Coulon. Coulon's going to help us. Okay, what can we hire here? Officer, what do you do? Gunnery implants? That's not very useful. You're also timid. Hello, Mr. Shadows. What's your story? Enter orbit, then deploy the spy sat. We can do a spy sat, no problem. And you got anything I want? Lots and lots of supplies for dirt cheap. You got any? You have that, but I need a revenant, which I don't think you have. Revenant not had, unfortunate. All right, do you have any? No. Okay. So we can get those. We'll just buy all of those. And buy all of those too. And nothing else I need. He doesn't have any Harvingers for sale. That's fine. We'll buy that Afflictor. We can buy both these shades. That one's kind of jacked. We can buy this shade, and we can't buy that one. We still need to buy supplies, though. So, let's go to here. And let's buy supplies. We also need fuel. So we're going to need that until we can get it from ourselves. Let's repair our ships. Let's head back to Aleda. And then once we have fuel online at Aleda, we will most likely start mass colonizing. That'll most likely be alright. Okay, so we have an expanded Mr. Rax and hardened subsystem. We're going to build those in. Okay, that works. And pretty much the exact same thing here. Hardened subsystems. Well, I don't need that. Put those on there. Yep, you've got all that. That's good. Now we just need some missiles. So, let's go to Ochibres and get our hands on some missiles. For our good little guy here. Good enough. Now, the guys that are not officered, we want reinforced bulkheads on. If they have an officer, we can get away with taking reinforced bulkheads off and replacing it with unstable injectors. Because, damn it, because if the ship gets destroyed, the officer will be able to have it recovered. But otherwise, we kind of need them to be super fast. Alright, sounds good. Let's just put all the afflictors next to each other. All the shades next to each other, keep everything nice and clean. And alright. That works for me. So now, let's go back to Aleda. Let's drop off all the excess crew we don't necessarily need. Drop off all these. Let's see. So we need 165. So we want around a little over 125. 125 is probably fine. It's probably in good enough territory. We have a lot of these, and we should be alright. We're gonna want a lot of fuel, though. Okay, are there any bounties anywhere? We can do that one. Let's go to accepted. Kill that guy, dead drop this, do that fleet bounty. Here's what we're gonna do. We're going... What's going on there? Okay. We can... Okay, so we're gonna swoop around like that. Then we can stop at Galatia. Actually, we're gonna do this one first. We're gonna hit up Galatia and then swoop around like that, just in case there's anything that we can double up on. That should work great for us. Alrighty, let's go. You know that means war. Okay, let's go. Let's go murderize this guy. Okay, so this job. He is Codal or patrolling an objective. Well. Hello? No. I need you to die. We're gonna handle it. Get him. The other nice part about frigates is you can do this. So we're gonna fly, we're gonna take control of this person and make sure these guys all die. He's got some mining lasers on him. Those could be scary. Probably won't be for us though. Ooh. You got some nice stuff over there, friend. Oh no! It looks like you might be dead. I don't have more Reapers. Come on, guys. Nice. We don't want those ships. Thanks for the stuff. Time to make our way down to Galatia. To see what's going on over there. Okay. Let's say hello. Comms Directory. Albus! Captain! Albus seems pretty academician. Sebastian looks happy to see us. Come to think of it, he always seems pleased to see you. I'm told you were covered. He tapped something on his desk. This, oh, the data core. The project belongs to, here it is, Academician Alec in planetology. Far be it from Sebastian to criticize anyone directly, you detect an unusual drop of positivity in Sebastian's tone when referring to Alec. It's not that he's being unkind, just less kind. Is the reward still good? What's wrong with Alec? Sebastian is caught by your directness. Academician Alec? I get the impression that the person isn't universally liked. I, Sebastian begins, then speaks more quietly. It isn't appropriate for me to speak poorly of any of the faculty of this institution. Being, of course, that I'm the liaison for Provost Baird's special. He trails off, then tries a new tack. It's important that I be aware of the sensitivities of individuals within the academy, of course, and without, and how they might feel about, well, academician Alec. He might be described by some, not by me, of course, as having an, Sebastian reaches for a dark place within his psyche to find the word, then says, an off-putting manner. Off-putting manner? I mean, Sebastian looks troubled. Yes, of course, the individuals who feel, off-put don't see it as a small issue at all, which complicates the liaisoning between the, departments in question. So how much do you hate Alec? Sebastian turns a shade of red. Of course, I don't, I wouldn't use such a strong word with regard to... How about that reward for recovering the data cord? 18,000 credits, wasn't it? He starts tapping desperately at his interface. Welcome back, Captain. It's good to see you, Sebastian says cheerfully. You got any jobs? He taps his datapad. Let me look what I've got lined up for you today, now that we're not talking about Alec. They applied a Northric geometry. Needs the instrument package from a probe recovered from the Socona and returned to the Academy for analysis. The team in Space Resonance Lab would like a special instrument package run by a magnetic field in the Alpha Simoes system. Those sound nice. Interested in anything? What about that one? That's pretty far. What about that one? That's even worse. Not right now. Come on. Give me something good. Alright, let's deploy this near Sphinx. It'll be super easy for us to do this because we are invisible phase ships, you know, the usual. Keep that transponder off and disappear. Later, dude. We are invisible. Even like running with sustained burn on, like our detection is 156. Like we are practically invisible, even right now. As long as this guy doesn't do his big scan. Excellent. Oh, nice. Finally. Damn it. Alright, so we need to go and do a lot of jobs. Let's go do this one. Your lead assistant. Hopefully that'll make us a good amount of cash. Unless he's on this side, like, we'll pretty much go right past him. We won't know where we are. We want that fuel production because it will be profitable in almost every instance. People need Infernum. And if they don't get it, then they don't know. Then they won't be able to go anywhere. Alright, this is going over there. Sounds good. Let's make our way over then. There may be someone out here looking for us, but as we've always said, we are invisible. So good luck with that. Yeah, we should be able to make it back. Rabbiteering. Sounds good. Now let's see. Oh. Let a church righteous flotilla. What do you want? A comms crackles alive. Greetings, Starfarer. Deacon Captain Mercy Hollyoak grimaces regretfully. Bad news. You possess something my superiors desire, and now you must surrender it to me. You realize she is talking about the dead drop coordinates given to you by the Remnant. Now, this is going to be easy. Now, is this going to be easy or hard? Think now, she says charitably, but don't take too long, please. No. Oh, well, right then. I guess we'll just try to get it off your corpse and then kill them. No mercy whatsoever. Slaughter their entire population. Slaughter their entire force. So we have our first, what looks like more of a real fight going on, and so we're going to see how well we do. Now what we need to do is we need to go take out this Mora and that Condor. The Condor is going to be the easiest option first. And we need to get around these guys so we can vent, which is more important to us in this version of the game. Excellent. All right, you, Mr. Mora. Your fighters are going to be a consistent problem for me. But as long as I can keep you busy, my dudes can do what they need to do. Alright, we have those dudes with lots of hammers. We don't want to get hit by lots of hammers. That would be a problem for us, but we can help them go take out this guy. Alright, so now he is going to be in a lot of trouble. And we need to vent off this flux. You bastards. Die. They're trying to shoot us with hammers. Alright, so do they have more carriers? I think it's mostly just that Mora being an issue for us. Did they accidentally killed their own person? That is the Luddic Church for you. Like, oops. Well, we didn't mean to. You fool. Oh, we're just gonna move out of the way. We don't have any more. We are out of Reapers, which is unfortunate. We're just going to move out of the way of all that. Then some quick flux. All we really need to do is just keep the pressure on him, and he'll eventually start having to use his special. Well, you know, die. That's another option I like. That's another option for him that I appreciate. What's up, kitty? Are you stuck in here? You shouldn't be stuck in here. It'd be hilarious if they could accidentally shoot themselves. That would be fantastic. Oh no, if only I had... Oh. Well, you had more victors. This Muir would be dead. Oh. We are in prime... like hammer range. Uh-oh. Yes, kitty. We got. Let's jump into this one. Yay! Oh, we're playing this one. Okay, that's fun. Yay! Okay, sounds good. Let's pursue them. Yes, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go for it. Kill them. Make sure they all die. They won't even know what happened to them. They'll just know that one day they were there, the next they lost contact. And they just wondered, what the hell? Okay, let's repair. Yeah. My cat is saying hello. He wants me to know that he wants to play with a little red dot. Alright, and we are still repairing, but not like a huge amount. Alright, and this guy, he's going to do his whole drivetrain problem. We're invisible. Oh, you want to show me something, do you? So I've actually heard you can do this. These guys will lead you to things. Oh, they'll lead me over here. Okay. Yeah. Who are you? Hello? You want me to kill a bunch of you, don't you? The comms link crackles to life. Greetings, Starfarer. Captain Farsley Sierra Azul grimaces regretfully. Bad news. You possess something my superiors desire, and now you must surrender to me. Really, she's talking about about the coordinates given to us by Midnight Dissonance. You know what, you can get out something. Okay. We're gonna have to do this the hard way. I mean, we're ready to fight, so we might as well. Alright, move to engage. Our transponder is not on, so we should be perfectly fine. Gonna jump into this one. It's a little jacked up, a little worse for wear, but, you know, not too bad. Okay, I'm throwing him out. Alright. Okay. We're going to make this quick. Alright, let's do this. They don't have any dedicated carriers, so this is actually going to be kind of nice. I do have a lot of these, though, which can be a problem for us. They also have an apogee somewhere. Oh, they have a drover. They do have a dedicated carrier. A combat carrier, that is. Where's the apogee? It's over here. Let's have a full shield, so that can be a bit problematic. Looks like most of their forces over here coming after us, though. So, if we can get over to that apogee, we can start killing stuff. Oh yeah, they have a helm, too. I'm going to take out their carriers. So you're dead now. Let's make sure we kill him. Because the sooner the carriers are gone, the better. Ah! I just saw my ship flash before my eyes. Okay, cool. They can't get to us anymore. Not realistically, at least. That harpoon could be a problem. Not anymore. He'll probably run for his life. Very soon. Goody. Okay, so we need to take you down. That's fine. Come on. Damn it. We technically fired, but not really soon enough. Well, you know, at least we're keeping these nice and busy, instead of letting them become a problem for the rest of our fleets. Which means that our other phase ships are able to do their jobs quite nicely. Alright, so we can outrun these, which is nice. Oh, we're at the top corner. Alright then. They're out of gas. They're out of propellants, as they say. This is technically the, well, what you would say. They're running for their lives, that's good. Where's the drover? It's over there. So yeah, the game actually works best, or is the most dangerous, when it's using sustained damage. So, like, those warthogs are legitimately some of the most dangerous fighters in the game. If you can believe that. Alright, let's slide out of here. Then we're gonna go back into this guy. We have some Reapers left. We lost a Shade. Nothing to worry about there. They're sort of... I mean, we're sort of supposed to lose those. Alright, let's slide away from those torpedoes. Let's vent our flux, come back and kill this guy. Very nice. He sort of got rescued by those. Excellent. Very opportunistically. I love it. Yeah, let's make sure their apogee doesn't get to leave. The Polaris Traveler. Where are you, apogee? You're down there? You won't be down there for long. Don't kill me by killing him, please. Oh, damn. Excellent, I got him. Take that. Ship recovery. Let's get all our stuff back. And, alright, pick through the wreckage. Take it all. We'll take some of the crew, and we will go dark here. Alright, so, I have another story point to use. Ooh, good, we can get these now. Maximum level of officers, elite skills, command points, maximum operatives. Maximum number of officers under control. I actually want that more. Right now, at least. Let's see. How are things going with the Independence now? Well, they don't hate us. That's good. A lot of our stuff got jacked up, though. Alright, let's take all of those, and let's make our way up to this bounty we're doing. We got 24 days to kill him. And hopefully we don't run out of supplies by the time we get there. His Brazil, huh? Nice. Is it a pirate fleet bounty? Okay, so supposedly... Wait, what? Oh, it applies to just all pirates. That's fine, we can kill this guy. We'll just use a single ship to kill him, though. Hi. We're going to harry their retreats. We will harry their retreat once more, and then we're going to kill them. If we can catch them. We need to catch them. If you catch them, we're going to have problems. They're literally the supplies that we're going to be using to keep us alive. Okay. They need to die, like, right now. Like, they really need to die. Right now. Otherwise, we're going to start having problems. So we need to kill as many of them as possible so that we can take as much of their stuff as we can. We need to deal with as minimal losses as possible, too. Minimal losses and damage. Oh, my. Okay, that works. Don't let them escape. Okay, nice. Cool. There is no escape. They all need to go. Excellent. Damn it. Huh. Alright, cool. Student ship recovery. We don't want any of their ships. We do want their supplies, though. That's not going to be good. We need to go basically fight. Like, that's what we need to do right now. So we need to go here. We need to suspend all repairs. And we need to go fight people. Afflict a spam? Yeah, pretty much. It's like, the AI doesn't really know how to use anything other than frigate level spaceships. So, like, it kind of is what we need to do. Alright, so we're gonna break this for salvage. That will make them... Oh, wait. Doesn't give us supplies, so it doesn't matter. We need supplies! Well, we don't really have a choice. Move to engage. We just need to kill them. Everyone, go do what you can. We need to kill as many of them as possible, and we don't have a whole lot of combat readiness. Oh man, some of these guys are not going to do well. You're borderline useless, you're borderline useless, you're borderline useless. The rest of us, we're going to go in. We need to kill the... We need to kill the station in order to... Yeah, we need to kill the station in order to be able to salvage. So, that means we are killing the station. Wait. Stop. We're at least going to throw all our Reapers at the station. Oh, good. It doesn't have everything it needs. That means we can take it out really fast. As long as our combat readiness doesn't... Yeah, pretty much. If it's a little unusual, the AI doesn't really do well with it. Okay, I need this broadsword to get out of the way. Bugger off. Good. Okay, he's down. And now let's blow our load here and leave. Because this ship is low on combat readiness. You, leave. You, we're jumping into you. Because we can kill all the enemy ships, no problem. It'd be really easy to do once the station's no longer there. Plus we need the station to be gone just so we can loot. Okay, we're going to go over here and hit it from this angle. No, come on. Sweet. Alright, fantastic. Damn it. Okay. It's probably good that the AI should do a very good job with spaceships, actually, because they'd be impossible to fight if they were. Yeah. Well, I get the idea that spaceships were sort of this type of ship that they introduced. They didn't really know what to do with, though. And because they didn't really understand what they needed to do with phase ships in order... I mean, it's the whole thing, right? You can use phase ships, like the AI, if the AI was really good with phase ships, and they are actually, here's the thing. The AI is good with phase ships, but you need to give them reckless officers, so they would be fantastic for remnants. Like, that's the thing. Phase ships are decently piloted by the AI, but the AI needs to just not care about the ship at all. Like, that's the thing about them. Okay, cool. Let's claim victory. We don't care about that. We will harry their retreats. We don't care about those. We just care about this sweet, sweet supplies because we desperately need it. Okay, cool. Let's go here. Resume all repairs. Let's become invisible. As we get everything repaired. Because we need that. Yeah, they are crazy powerful and they have a very limited shelf life, I guess is a way to look at it. In terms of what they can actually achieve. Because generally speaking, they will tend to kind of blow their load really early. And then that becomes a problem for them. Yeah. We'll put that away for now. Like, so if they have a lot of... Okay. Wait. You're not... Okay, it's fine. They will very quickly kind of blow their load with all their torpedoes, and then they won't be able to do anything anymore. But suspend all repairs, and it's time for us to leave, unless we can go kill other people. We are much better off than we were, but it's probably better for us to head back to Coulon. But yeah, they are crazy powerful. Like, you were spot on with that. When you know what you're doing with it, they are super, super powerful. And if the AI really knew how to take advantage of that, it would be terrifying. I would like to see some remnant phase ships, though. Like, that's something that's weird that we haven't seen. I would like to see remnant phase ships, because they are very much I want to say a higher skill ship. They Coulon, because there we can buy the most stuff from Coulon. Okay, let's sell everything we aren't going to use. But yeah, the antimatter blasters do offer a ton of sustain. The AI isn't good at using them, but they do offer a ton of sustain. The other thing that they are really good at is, well, let's see, 20 rounds. Oh yeah, against like low-tech ships, antimatter blasters are just fatal. Which is great. Like, it's good to have something that they are good against, that they sort of hard counter. Dingmati, Dawn. We can go to Dawn. We can rub some credits together that way. Now, let's resume all repairs. Let's repair all our stuff. Then let's go and trade with Dawn until we can get enough to... We don't need hazard pay anymore, actually, until we can get fuel on this. Where is fuel protection? Yes, in my experience, yeah, the animator blasters, I don't think there's a reason to play like frigate phase ships unless you are using antimatter blasters. Like, maybe full stop, but probably not entirely full stop. Okay, what just happened? Not entirely full stop, but close to it. And, you know, that might be it. That would be more of a balance problem with antimatter blasters than with phase ships. Not that you were saying that it was an issue specifically with phase ships. Let's see. Coulon wants these, but not for a good price. Okay, let's go back to Coulon. We just want to rub credits together until we can get done what we need done. And that shouldn't take too long. I would... Yeah, so what I would actually really like is for more ships, I mean more weapon systems, to... Don does want these. Is for more weapon systems to feature charges and ammunition. So I'd really like to see that, because right now there are very few weapon systems that expanded magazines would do anything for. And I mean I mean, that's kind of an issue. So it means that if you are using, say, phase ships, then you probably are going to use a lot of anti-matter blasters, and really it's suboptional. It's suboptimal to use almost anything else. Unfortunately. And also, I mean, it's something I'd have to like actually sit down and like seriously think about how we could fix that. But yeah. I don't know off the top of my head. But yeah, there is the whole idea that small weapons mounts do less damage. There is actually something to keep in mind there, though. And this is actually really important. So, are you familiar with the game Star Conflict, I think is what it's called? It was this space sort of game that came out ages ago. And so Star Conflict, I mean yeah, I think it was Star Conflict. Its whole thing is, in its beta, it had three ship classes that players could play as. You had interceptors, fighters, and frigates. And so in the beginning, everyone loved playing interceptors. Everyone loved playing small ships. Because not only were they really fast, but all the ships used the same weapon types. It's just interceptors had 2, fighters had 4, and then frigates had 6 or 8, something like that. I think it was 6 or 8. So what this meant was, in the beta, everyone liked playing the interceptors because they could do a lot of they could do damage decently well, not as fast as some of the other ship systems, and they had usually some sort of special ship ability. And after the beta, they actually changed it to where every ship class, every ship grade, I guess, so like interceptor, fighter, frigate, had its own unique versions of those weapons. And interceptor versions of those weapons were absolute hot garbage. And like, they were pretty bad. They had short range. They typically didn't do anywhere near as much damage as like the normal versions that the fighters got. So, and what happened was, a lot of people stopped playing interceptors. So it is something where you can definitely good fuel production. You can definitely try to balance it out and think about it as like, this slot type should be able to do this amount of damage. But like, it's also one of those things where it can be a double-edged sword, where, you know, I don't know. They've sort of done a lot of things over the years to try and balance the game out. Like, evidently at one point, Tachyon lances, phase lances, those were artillery and could like shoot across the entire screen, effectively the entire battlefield. So you'd have your I'm assuming your onslaughts sitting in like the very back, just like beaming people, or your what are they called, Sunders, the destroyers, like going and just doing like focused burst damage on ships with their tachyon beams. And so if you look at it from how the game was played back then, a lot of this makes a lot more sense. You'd have your phase ships go behind enemy lines, because you actually had lines of combat now. You have your phase ships slip behind enemy lines and attack the artillery ships. You'd have like all these different aspects, but I think they got rid of that because that makes the game more about this screen and less about this screen. And I think the feedback that they got was that people like playing this screen